What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Weekly World Wrap Up, or WWW for short. In this episode, the very first of its kind, we will be exploring the Jago server. But you might be wondering, there is nothing here. Well, for those of you who have seen the live streams and have been there since day one, you will remember that this is what the world looked like as we first spawned in. This is our base. This is exactly where we spawned at, right over there where we started. And this is what it looks like at this moment. Now, you may be wondering, why would you want to do a weekly world wrap-up? Well, for anyone who has missed the streams and wants to catch up on whatever I have built or whatever I have worked on in the past week, will now be able to catch up. So we're doing a little walkthrough of what the place used to look like before we begin. So through here, you will see that this is our main base. Goes all the way down through here, through this cave, out here into this ravine. It's a little dark now, but as you will see later, this place has definitely changed a lot. So we'll go up here to our little storage area, and this is what it looks like now. Not too impressive, is it? Let's head on over to our little farming area. We'll see how much it has changed over time. So, there's not too much here, is there? Huh. Interesting. We'll see this in a minute as well. Let's head on out. We'll fly on up. Get a nice little overview of the place again. And there it is. So this is what the place looks like before we've done everything. And would you look at that? There is so much going on here. This is a huge change. I cannot even understand. Oh, this is crazy. How much that has actually been built over the past few weeks. I'd say 2 or 3 weeks. That's how long I've been playing on the server. So we'll go ahead and go in the same kind of order that we had gone in during the introduction. So this here is the first little starting area that we started out at. And yeah, it's pretty good looking from all angles, I believe. Let's head on down this way into the cavey ravine that we had seen. Look at that. Look how much that's changed, huh? It's a lot brighter. It's a lot more green. We'll look over the edge. Not too much has happened down in there. Just made the floor all grassy. It's all nice and lit up. We have a nice little villager, breeder / separator there. We'll fly out over this way and show off my little enchanting room that I have. It's definitely not completed, but it's worth showing off, I believe. I think it looks pretty good all the way around. Definitely room for expansion here, just in case we ever want to make hidden pathways and whatnot. Yeah, we'll head on back out of here. There's not too much to show down there. There's just another portal and whatnot. Yeah, let's show off the little enchanting room. So yeah, here's that enchanting room that or not enchanting room, the storage room that we had ran past. You're probably like, what the heck is this guy talking about? That wasn't a storage room. But yeah, definitely is one now. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice, You might be wondering why the sign here says hashtag RIP Creeper number 5. That is because multiple creepers have blown me up in this world, and at the beginning I was keeping track of how many blew me up, and I would cover over them with glass and write that underneath. Yeah. What the heck? There's a zombie roaming about. Yeah, this is the path up to the farming place, where all the carrot farms and potato farms and stuff like that are going to be. But right in here, right in this little secret door, we have one of my favorite rooms of the place, and it is my bedroom. It's looking quite swell, and I don't know if you noticed, but we pushed the door open, right? And it's still open. Look at that, shut on its own. It's some pretty interesting, well, slash awesome redstone that I came up with. Oh, there's that zombie. Yeah, this is what the bedroom looks like. It's pretty nice, I think. It's definitely pretty cool. Now we'll push the button to get out of here. It's definitely also not completed either. Like, you'll notice that a lot of these things are not completed. Eventually, they will all be done. So, here's that little opening in the side of the cave that I flew through. Yeah, we'll head on down into the farming district of my base. Just following that. So right here, you'll see there's some cows back there, but there will be a bunch of cows up here, which there are. You push that button, you just feed them a bunch of wheat. I don't think I have wheat on me, no. And yeah, they'll produce babies. The babies will then fall down here into this, where there is a dispenser full of lava. We will then push the button, if I can push the button, there we go. And it'll burn them, cook all of their food, and put them in here. It's pretty awesome, it's very efficient. Then we got two little tiny farms that are producing kelp and sugarcane. They're not the best. The sugarcane one is, or the kelp one is messed up because of the age of the kelp. It keeps hitting 25 or something like that. This is the new addition, the newest addition to the server. The Mumpkin, the pumpkin and melon farm. Yes, it is the newest and is not complete, as I said earlier, but it's producing. It's only been like 20 to 30 minutes of runtime since I've completed it, which is pretty awesome. It's going to be a lot bigger than this. It's obviously going to go, higher and higher up. Let's continue on this way. We got our bigger sugarcane farm. There is 2 rows of 8 sugarcane, so 2 high. And yeah, it produces a lot more than the other one. There's not much in there right now because I've been trading with villagers a lot, trying to get mending. Spoiler alert, still haven't gotten a mending villager. Then we got this little guy here, working his little tail off. This is our automated pumpkin farm, and it's producing a good amount whenever he's actually running, which I think the one up there just went off, right? No, maybe not. Maybe it was the melon farm. But yeah, see? He just picked up some carrots and then he's planting them there. Then we got some more pumpkins in our chest. They're not pumpkins, they are definitely potatoes. And don't get them mixed up. Alright, we're gonna head on out of here, because that's all that's down here, I believe. And why don't we go up this way? I'll show you up here. Yeah, there's also this little furnace area I forgot to mention. It's pretty sweet, I think. It looks really nice. I want to keep it looking nice and stony and cold, separated from the greenness of all the place that is going around it. Yeah, this way, this way. There's nothing too grand up here. I haven't completed the inside, but we will exit this little building that you will see here in a second. If I can figure these doors out. There we go. So yeah, this is our little building on top just to cover up that exit. Just so for building up here, we have a nice little place for shelter and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's all for the inside of the cave base that I have going on right now. That's the little entrance to the storage room. Don't mind that stone block. It's stopping the villagers from below it breeding and whatnot. Yeah, we've killed the Wither, obviously, because of the beacon, and we have also killed the Ender Dragon, which I have his head on a pike sitting outside my little base I got going. So this little path here took me about 2 hours to create. It goes way off in the distance that way. It's supposed to look like an old, like, rinkety little bridge, or not bridge, pathway that's been used a lot, I guess. And I need to extend it out this way to this little place I have here. It doesn't look like too much at the beginning. Once you go inside, it looks pretty sweet. We got our nice little horse stable. Can hold 4 horses at this moment. I mean, you could probably hold more if you want to just shove them all in there. But yeah, it's nice and cozy. It looks pretty good too, I believe. It's not too much though. Yeah, we'll move on to this building over here. I like to call it the Owl Building, but it is the the donor building, donor slash like sub building for the Twitch channel. And the reason I call it an owl is because those two there make it look like an owl, like the eyes of an owl there. It really stands out, I think, when you're over here. I think, yeah. I don't know why, but it's awesome though. Yeah, it's a nice little building. It's not completed, like most things in this world. But when you go in here, there's only been 4 donators at the current time of recording this. But yeah, you have to walk up to each individual animal to see the name, which is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Anytime anyone donates during the stream, I'll ask them what animal or what mob they want to be. These 4 donated before I had came up with this idea, and I had the sheep farm next to it, so I just put 4 sheep in here, 4 different colors, and just named them after them. I'm thinking of making these areas for top donors, like the 2 top donors and whatnot. Yeah, it's looking pretty sweet. This is the way up. This will be the second layer for whenever more donors donate. I'll have to figure out how and where I'm going to put the mobs. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice just as a building on its own. And then this will be the 3rd. And then I left it open for more room if there's ever more to donate, which like I said, I don't think there will, but this is what I was talking about, the creeper explosions. This one says first creeper suicide bomb. That was the first one. I think this is the second one here. Yeah, happened like a few minutes later. Yeah. Then we got our nice little sheep farm over here, which is right next to our path, which has what, our 3rd and 4th hashtag rip creeper, I think. Yeah, that one says hashtag rip creeper number 4. But yeah, this little path we got here, we'll run along it. We will show you where it leads off to. We will get to that big structure back there in a moment. But this is a nice little bridge that looks like it got like worn down, kind of falling apart. But the pathway goes all the way over to here. You'll step on the pressure plate and just jump on down. Boom. And as you can see, there's a spawner there. Now, when I first found this thing, I had set it up to where they will go through here. This is a skeleton spawner, by the way. I first had it set up to where they would go here and drop over there. But then I wanted to make a mine shaft, so I can strip mine and whatnot, going all the way down here. And during the stream, I heard a bunch of zombies as I was digging this out. So I dug through here to find a little spot, to find the noise. And little did I know, there was another spawner. A zombie spawner, of course. So what did I do? I turned it up into a double mob grinder. So the skeletons fall right below me here. The zombies will go over into that other bubble column where these skeletons are going. And eventually they will all go up the bubble column, travel over to where they will fall down on these blocks, and I can just whack them once and they die. And I set up this little nano farm next to it because it's a skeleton farm and you can get bone meal. And as I sit here waiting for them all to drop, I usually just plant carrots or potatoes or wheat, whatever I decide. And yeah, it works pretty fantabulous. That's about it for down here. I also want to mention that everything that I have built out of my own knowledge. I haven't looked up a single tutorial on how to make anything. Like that door over there to my bedroom. These things up here, which we will go over to now. It's a pretty big build. Not going to lie, it is pretty massive. As we're coming up, you can probably tell what this bottom layer is, the stone brick and doors. That is going to be an iron farm, iron golem farm. I just have to get a lot more villagers in there. The last time I checked, there was only 3, which I'm pretty sure you need like 8 or so to get in there. You might be wondering, why is there a huge glass tank? Well, it is for these guys. Ooh, and he actually has a trident. That's pretty crazy. There's also a zombie down there. I guess I need to light that up. But yeah, see, he's going up. He goes all the way up. He's going much faster than me. They go all the way up. Sometimes they glitch out there. They usually end up over here, and you can kill them. It's pretty nice. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna get anything good from this guy, but we'll just whack him. We already have a trident. It's... What? Yeah, no trident. Well, yeah, we already have a trident. We got it the first day, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. The first day after I made this, obviously. But yeah, I'm in creative mode just to show you guys around it. This is a purely survival server. But yeah, that's what this is. I plan on making a huge structure built around this eventually. And as you can see, I definitely need to light it up, because the mobs spawning on it are a bit of a problem. Yeah, it works well, the drowned farm. And yeah, I think that is about it. I think that wraps up the Weekly World wrap-up. I'll show you my girlfriend's little base, because this is a multiplayer server. So I might as well show you that while I have you all here. This here is just an old-fashioned mob spawner. It doesn't work too well. We've had it for about a week or so, and this is all that it's really given us. I've taken all the bones and stuff out to use them. But yeah, all the gunpowder has been left in there and whatnot. But yeah, it's not too bad for just beginning a world, you know. She has a nice little wheat farm that I steal all of my wheat from. In here, she has a nice little art floor decoration kind of thing. As we run down, she has a nice checkerboard carpeted area with her little storage area. There's not too much. Mine and her initials begin our first names. And she has a potato farm, some cows, her carrot farm and sheep, and then an empty farm with an S in it and an auto cooker of her own. And each one of these farming plots has one of her initials, or first, middle, and last, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. But yeah, that's basically it for her base. She hasn't played for as long as I have, mostly because she's been getting sick, sadly, whenever she plays. But yeah, I think that wraps up the Weekly World Wrap-Up. I think that is all that we have done. Doesn't seem like too much, but it's definitely a lot. So I'm curious to know what you guys think of this series, I guess you can call it, here on the YouTubes. You guys want to see more of it? Smash the like button if you do. Comment down below what you think I should build. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. And yeah, I really like what's going on here. I like being able to see all the progress that has been made over time. And I will see you all in the next week, I believe. So yeah, be sure to subscribe if you want to see next week's video. And peace out.